Okay, we're back, baby. Now it's not time for Elden Ring. Now it's time for some videos which contain a video about Elden Ring. So let's go in the tower and let's start our day. You're good. 98%, 94%, 48%. Not bad, not bad. We got full storage. We're good. Let's go. Let's fucking go, bro. Okay. Don't blink your boy. Your boy is tired, guys. Your boy is tired. Just a little bit behind the scene. We finish streaming. We streamed for 7 hours, which is gangster AF. We finished Elden Ring. We're starting the DLC, which today is Friday, by the way, 1st of August. So we're starting a new DLC, which is I'm gonna finish this week. Yeah, because we're playing almost 7 hours every single time. I finished the game with 101 hours to the count, so not too bad, which is 20 hours less than I usually play. I want to show you something. This is the vision of this morning. It's sunrise. You can see very early. That's when I like to make videos, but I want to picture this. Right? I want you guys to. Ooh, what the fudge? It's sucky. My sword playthrough is having a problem. I want to show you something. Can I? I cannot zoom. I can zoom. Look at this. Under the cloud. Because there's multiple layer. Look at this. You see this? How nice is that? Do 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 do. Don't blink if you're blink. Welcome to the show. Guys are doing well because they're having a wonderful day on this 1st August 2025. It is really early. We got playthrough, and we're also watching the beautiful sunrise. It is 5:30 on the dot. So let's start making videos. I'll be filming till 7:30, so 2 hours. Not too bad. On the menu today, we got some Lost. We got what else? Lost. Tower is not working. Holy shit. I have a good news for you guys too, by the way. That's gonna be dope. Lost. That's pretty much it. After that, I'm gonna get tired. I'm gonna go tired, but hey, I have to work, bro, because otherwise, I ain't gonna do shit with my life. So let's start to do something with your life. Let's start to be a constructive member of society. It's a beautiful weather, guys. It is 15 degrees outside. It's godly. Wouldn't trade this place for the rest. Look at this cloud. Look at the bird. Didn't even notice it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Do 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 don't blink, it's your blinking. Welcome to the show. Because we want with that having a wonderful day on this 1st August 2025. Happy birthday, mama. Happy birthday, my mom. It's not a birthday. The birthday is the 20th of August. Sorry, we're having a problem with this word playthrough, as always. Which sucks, but hey, what am I supposed to do? So this morning, which is 5:38, 31 a.m., I'm going to be doing some videos. And I also want to show you the sunrise. So here it is. Now you have two sides, right? First side's pretty cool, Or this side. The little bird there. Yes, you're right. I think so too. I think we're gonna go with this side and enjoy nature corn. Now the good news is it's really cold outside, so I'm gonna be a picture. It's gonna be the full morning, the full sunrise, and should be a lot of fun. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Horse. Don't blink if you're blind. Welcome to the show. Because I'm doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this 1st August 2025. My mom's month birthday. She is born at 20 August, and then she'll be very happy. 72. Now, that's not a real age, but I just made her a lot younger, which is great. You're welcome, Mom. Don't need to thank me. As you can see today, we're in a great mood. Got a lot of energy. However, I have to stay up for 3 more hours, so let's have a. Oh, what the fuck? Sword is not doing well. It's keeping on messing up. 5 minutes and I'm not even in the game, bro. Doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna have a little bit of a helper. Why? Because I want to stay up until 8 o'clock to make my videos and to make some clips. So yeah, I have to stay up a little bit. If I go to bed at 8 o'clock, then I can wake up at like 3. So tomorrow on the menu, we'll have a bike ride, which we haven't done in a while, and a TikTok live, which is awesome. So that's pretty much my day. Feeling good. Reality is we are dealing with adrenaline. Why are we dealing with adrenaline? Well, we just finished Elden Ring, and now we're starting with the fun part. The fun part being what? Licking a bottle at 5:30 a.m. What are you doing with your life? We finished Last of Us. Oh my god, it's not working. I hate you. The tower, what is going on, bro? What is going on, bro? I restarted the application 4 times already. In the name of the Father, Son, the Saint, Spirit. Spirit 270. So we finished Elden Ring, which we didn't really finish. We finished the main part, but we didn't finish the DLC. Now I know what you're saying. Why are you excited for the DLC? I never played the DLC. I never finished the DLC, but this is brand new stuff. The main game, played it 4 times. This time I'm playing 2 times. It's a lot better. That was huge. The video right now is kind of like an intro. It feels weird because our day is almost done. It's not done. We have 3 to 4 hours left of Call of Duty. It's a bit cold this morning. Holy shit. 15 degrees, bro. Ooh. Classic Canadian weather, I guess. So yeah, so streaming was amazing. We streamed for 7 hours, which is pretty fucking good. You know, not to brag, but if I was to brag, there you go. I'm gonna make videos until 7:30. A lot of Lost, you can see here. Hey, this is Lost. Hi. Again with error. Installing Firebase install. I'm able to log in with the PlayFab with custom ID 6 seconds ago. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hope for the best. This is not normal, bro. This is not normal. It fucking sucks, by the way. My sword, my shield is working, my crown is working. The sword isn't working, which doesn't make any freaking sense. I just can restart the phone. Yeah? Okay. Okay. But I don't want you to know why. Because I'm transferring a file to this phone. And if I close the phone, then guess what? The file will not be transferred. But then I'm filming, and I'm filming jack shit. So people that are going to be watching on YouTube, on Twitch, on TikTok, just to name a few, like, what the fuck is up with this game? 8 minutes and 20, and there's no playthrough, there's no gameplay. Well, my apologies. We went to my father's house today, which was really nice, really, really nice. Today being yesterday, because it was 4:30, so that was 13 hours ago. And then we left at 7:15, 7:20, 7:30, I don't know. So yeah, not too bad. Mixed slurp, sour slurp, let's taste it up. Pretty fucking good. It tastes like cotton candy, to be honest. Just like cotton candy, to be honest. So I went to my father, made some videos from, I want to say 8 o'clock, 8 something to 9:30, which is numero uno. Then what we did some streaming from 10 to 5, which is right now. Then from 5 to 5:30, we enjoyed life a little bit. The finer things in life. We had a pancake. And that's pretty much my day, dude. I'm gonna make some videos until the battery here dies. And yeah, I'm giving up. Why aren't you working? I don't understand. Oh, you work. Okay, it's working, nice. I'm sorry, this is bothering me. 9 minutes, 10 minutes, and not even a gameplay. Error, suck it. Um, then we're gonna be finished. I'm gonna be doing a couple of, I think, 20 minutes of clips because we've been streaming a lot. Oh, I'll show you. This is technically behind the scene, right? Some sort of behind the scene. Last time we did some clips was on Tuesday. Today is Friday. So this is my book of clips. So we're here. This last clip that I did, you can see that we crossed it. We crossed it. We lacrossed the team. We have this to do. The whole page. And we started this morning. And this morning it's already this full. Can you believe it? So yeah, I think I'm doing too many clips, but then again, I'd rather have too many clips than not enough. So I'll do the 2 minutes of that. I'll be able to climb that car, not in the bad way. And then we'll go home. Home is sleeping. And that's my day. So thank you for watching. Love you guys. Don't give up. Beautiful sunrise behind me. Let's enjoy it. Let's have fun. That's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. It's not working. Holy fuck. 11 minutes and a half. This is horrible. I hate you. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna restart it. Then the 87%, which is technically my longest. 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There you go. I have to restart you. I'm sorry. It sucks. Do 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 do. Oh baby, baby, have you seen me tonight? Is she smoking up the bathroom? Is she smoking outside? Oh baby, baby, turn your meat. I have to wait until this starts so I can make some videos. Oh, it's boring. Oh, it's sad. Oh, it's boring. Oh, I'm mad. Oh, it's boring. I should be good. Oh, it's boring. As it should. Oh, it's boring. I made this song. Oh, it's boring to sing along. Oh, it's boring. A mystery wrong. Oh, it's boring. I don't know. What's another thing that rhymes with ong? Bong? I'm not gonna portray in this drug abusing, this devil lettuce. This children of the dom, the doom, the dom, the doom. The dom, the doom, the dom, the doom. Musically intellectual. Waiting my whole entire life for a tablet to start. Oh, I wish it would work. Oh, I wish it would work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this is not a video that you're supposed to do. The phone just started filming, so this is gonna be called the BDS. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for this to restart my tablets because it's not working. Yes, queen. Because it's not working, I'm fucked. Yeah, what can I do? What can I do? What can I say? If it makes it okay to say hell yay. I'm waiting my whole life. It's boring, bro. See? That's what happens when you overwork. Or when you overdo things. When you don't do shit, you feel bored. We've been waiting for what? Sureness, firmness. That's it. To feel that something is wrong. Now we're wasting all of the beautiful sunrise. What a shame. What a shame. Please freaking work, dude. I'm not asking for much. Just asking you to work. My fucking life. This is when you realize, when you have to wait, you realize just how shitty things are. There you go. Thank you for finally working. Diet pills, surgery, photo pictures in magazine, telling them that they can't see. Doesn't make sense to me, cause everybody's going crazy. I am so sorry, guys. Last part didn't work. So I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'll still include a part just as a mistake, as a blooper, because I think it's funny. Cause everybody's going crazy. Can anyone tell me what's going on? Yeah, this word I had a problem starting, so it's a bit of a problem. But the crown and the shield, they're working perfectly. You understand? You understand? Okay, we're finally starting. Let's fucking go. Don't blink, your boy. Welcome to our show. Because I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this beautiful 1st August 2025. My mom's birthday is the 20th of August. Happy birthday, dear mom. Happy birthday, dear mom. Happy birthday, happy birthday. There you go. Thank you so much for partaking. Thank you so much. Today we're talking about Elden Ring. So, oh my god. No. Sword is not working. Sword is not working. My playthrough for the sword is not working. Fuck. I can't believe it. Don't do this to me, please, bro. Please, I'm begging. I'm actually begging. I've been having a problem for 12 minutes for it not to work. So what I'm doing is a crown playthrough, a shield playthrough, and a sword playthrough. Now, the crown and shield are great, but they're worth left is not for the sword. The crown is the only one that's worth a damn without the sword. New session detected. Yes. Good. Yes. Fuck yeah. Okay, good. They're telling me something good. It's working. Thank God. Thank God. I was nervous because I put some money in there. There you go. Okay. Mission's a fool. I get you. But today we're talking about Elden Ring. Of course, I know what you're saying. Ink. Think about what for an hour, a minute and a half. You can complain about an hour and a half, a minute and a half. You cannot complain. So today we finished Elden Ring, and yesterday we made a video saying I'm tired of Elden Ring. I don't want to play anymore. Well, today we did a lot. Today we beat Malekith. We beat Malenia. We beat the game. So now we're starting the DLC. Now I am extremely excited about the DLC. Why? There's a simple reason. We never finished it. I played a little bit of. I must have played it for 30 hours, maximum. I didn't get far. I didn't get far at all. There you go. Please, thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry I doubted you. I am so sorry I doubted you. Tower. You are my beloved. To feel like nothing is wrong. Big daydream. Diet pills. Yo, I have a lot of elite cell. Let me just pop that out. So, with the DLC, I'm back with excitement over Elden Ring. I have to say, so, you know what? I think the proper way to do things, right? Let's finish with the DLC and then we'll talk about the playthrough. The playthrough was a problem. The playthrough was a problem because it's my 4th playthrough. And I didn't have as much fun as I did before. Because we didn't have as much fun as I did before, it wasn't as enjoyable as before. We were listening to Lost, we were listening to Nikocado, we were listening to Howard Stern, which ultimately speaking, I think it's cool. However, some people are gonna complain, bro, I don't wanna hear that. I wanna hear the game, right? Holy shit, the same thing. So the sun is rising, right? And if you look closely, you're gonna see that there's a crane. The sun is shining on the crane, which is amazing. Amazing, because it reproduces. This is what I'm watching, actually. You see, on the window? It's like a mirror, that's how I know. So the reason as to why is this playthrough felt a little bit more forced. A lot of the story I skipped. My discussion with Melania, I possibly have a couple missing, right? Now, what's the point of playing a game if you're not going to play it? Well, technically speaking, it's bettering yourself. So, finishing the game a bit earlier on, which is always good. Being able to do XYZ, which is always good. What is the XYZ? See what we're doing now? In the tower. Your boy is busy, guys. I don't want you to think that I don't care, but your boy is busy. So, usually we finish in an hour 20. Today, there's a game at an hour 01, right? Now, although this playthrough is, narratively speaking, wasn't as interesting, we still did something great, which is beat our record by a whole last 20 hours, which is great. Now, I know what you're saying. Ink, I understand that you're trying to improve, but what's the point? The point is super simple. I have it in the DLC. So even though we do have the narrative on lock, as kids would say, even though we have the narrative on lock, we didn't do as much as I can do, which, again, my apologies, which again means that there's something missing. Now, there's something that's missing could be the DLC, right? We didn't do it. I didn't know the story. So even though this playthrough feels like it's something that is, in French we say réchauffé, which means like, okay, well, this was cooked a while ago. You just put it in the microwave, right? It's not fresh. Then the DLC in itself is gonna be the story, or the story element of it, which I think is more than enough. See, the fourth playthrough, there's gonna be a playthrough no matter what, where I stop experiencing stuff, right? Now, I also want to do something. The quicker, so, okay, I think I have to talk about last year also. Last year we had a depression, and a game that I was supposed to finish, I started in May, which is Elden Ring, which is in November. I started in May, the playthrough. So November, December, July, January, February, March, April, June, 7 months. May, no, I'm so sorry. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months, yeah. So there's only 8 months in between versus now, I'm gonna finish a game in August, which is gonna be a whole ass May, June, July, August, when I have 8 months off, which is great, which is fucking great. So I'm gonna have time to miss a game. Right now, I didn't have time to miss a game. You know what it looks like? This one, helicopter. Don't you agree, guys? A helicopter. An helicopter. Yo, this morning I'm just tired. Okay. So we're so unfocused. So with the DLC, we're gonna have this story element figured out, which is great. Then I was more motivated. I went to my father's house. It was really nice. So it really helped. We finished the game. I had T in the chat. T is so much fun. She's super cool. She's a bit intense, but she's super cool. I'm intense too, so that works out. What else? So yes, I'm excited for the DLC. Now, admittedly speaking, the DLC, I don't know how much time it's gonna take me. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. Last year we didn't finish it because I was too late. I was like, I'm gonna have to play this game in 4 months. Fuck that. Fuck that. We're gonna do the DLC. Now, can we finish it? I don't know. Can we manage? I don't know. Are we gonna try? Yes, sir, we are. The cool thing is, for some reason, I have a really good memories for the DLC. So yes, I'm in a good position. For example, right now, I'm watching a map of how to do it, right? For example, right now, there's, they separated in, okay, so what is this map? This map is actually super cool. This map tells you the way to go, right? So the number 1 and 2 is done. I have it for an hour and a half, okay? The total there is 18, yeah, 18 morsel of land. Yeah, 18 morsel of which I think is great. I think it's great. Now, the important part here right, is also that we change weapon. Want to come on here and talk about, hey, whether we change this playthrough? Well, we changed weapon. The weapon that we chose is the Axe of Godfrey. Now, if you guys know the story, you know that Godric was very proud of his golden lineage, which is Godfrey. Right, this is why I wake up in the morning. I didn't wake up, just didn't go to sleep yet. So we switched for the Axe of Godfrey, and it's so cool. It is so cool. I tried it two hands. I'm gonna do two hands. It's just a badass weapon. So yeah, and it feels like a great axe, to be honest, because it's an axe, but it's great. That was a pun, by the way. So yeah, we're gonna do the DLC, and that's pretty much it. So the playthrough of Elden Ring goes really well, and we're not watching Lost. We're getting there though. So before we finish watching Lost, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be oh, wow, I'm a mess today. I'm a mess. This is what happens when you don't sleep. And now what it looks like, figure skater. He was a figure skater. I was a gym teacher. He wasn't good enough for me. Now he's a superstar going to Olympics. Did I finish cleaning vomit? 5 years from now, I'm still in school and you're on everybody's TV. I cannot believe you're Olympian. Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a really good mood. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know what we'll play when we finish Hero Land or UFC. Possibly both. I want to watch Lost. If I watch Lost, UFC is a better choice. I don't watch Choice. Hero Land is a better choice. I'm just saying. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink. Shabayink. Welcome to the Comfort Show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 21st July. No, 1st August. Got you. 2025. Today, we're about good mood. So, lately I've been a bit more pessimistic. We had a bad day yesterday, and it doesn't feel like a lot, but yesterday we did how many videos? 20, right? So there's 20 videos of me not having a good time, and that's a lot, right? So today I want to come in, fix the thing, say how happy, how lucky I am. Vish just finished Elden Ring, which is great. We're having a great sunrise, which is also great. Called my mom, she's doing well. It's her birthday this month. Happy birthday, Mom. Went to my father's house, had a wonderful lunch, and just to realize just how good life is, and how cherishing I am. How cherished I've been. I had a friend T yesterday. She just such a cute edit of me, which is super appreciated. And we talk on the Twitch. Poor girl, she's in her head a lot, so trying to help her with that, you know. But yeah, it's crazy to me, and this is the craziest thing. We did a video yesterday about that. Well, I was having a bad day, and then we went to the concert, and because we went to the concert, I was feeling good, right? Oh man, and then Shakorn's gonna be beast, it'll be amazing. I'm glad I'm waking up. And then after the concert, I was feeling much better, and I was like, yo, this really improved my mood. And I'll be honest, there's nothing I'd rather do than be here. If I'm being honest, I woke up yesterday at 12 o'clock. It is this morning. It's 5:57. Let's say 6. I've been up for 18 hours. And yeah, it's sacrifices, but at the same time, I'm having such a good time. I talked to Janice yesterday. He's a bit more distant lately. I hope he's okay. I talked to Anna. She's doing good. See, yesterday I couldn't go live because again I'm still banned for sexual conduct. So I talked to my peeps and it was good. It was really good. I kind of motivate somebody to stream, which I'm really happy about because she missed it and she just needed a little push, right? And her surrounding won't push her, so I'm gonna push the shit out of her. To drop down a mountain, drop down a flight of stairs, the Shining style. So yeah, so just being up in the morning, just a general day and general experiences. If and this brings me to the question: if all you need to shift the mood is a good day, you're lucky. But also don't forget that all you need is a bad day to shift your mood in a negative fashion. So Yeah, enjoy life. Enjoy making that makes you happy. Enjoy people that make you happy. And I love you. Don't blink, you're blinking. Welcome to the show. Doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 1st of August 2005. Why am I doing this? I'm going to show you something. You're not going to believe your fucking eyes. First of all, you coming here. Because we have a gorgeous sunrise. Want to see it? Cool. Okay. No problem. Oh, dude. How nice is this? You see? This is so beautiful. I live for sunrise. We are up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, technically, no. Technically, we are up at 12 yesterday. I just didn't go to sleep. Which is gangster as fuck. So, if you're watching this, clap in the chat. Today I wanted to come in and talk about something that is affecting a lot of people that I know. And it's being stuck in your head. A lot of people that I know, I'm not gonna say name because I think it's a dick move. I'm talking to, and they're cautious, they're hesitant, and kind of like a shitty video to do, okay? Because it could be seen as me being judgmental, but this is coming from a place of I've been there. The reason why I'm not there because I wasted so much time of my life. I don't have the luxury of being that or doing that. But yeah, I wanted to come on here because I've talked to a lot of people lately, and a lot of people have sort of given me the same feeling that you're your biggest you're your biggest enemy, you're your biggest critics. I don't know how you say it in English. And I just found it sad because those people are talented. You think I'm talented? I'm nothing. I'm just a guy with a loud ass voice. I'm just a guy who don't think about, hey, you know what? I don't feel secure doing that. I'll just do it. But I feel secure doing that now. At the same time, I get so little views that I don't care. But the views I get, I'm grateful for. And the people that are there, I'm grateful for. Saved by the bell. There's no bell except for this one. My voice. So I was seeing a lot of people, right? And people that are saying, hey, I want to do this. And it always breaks my heart because those people that are talking about wanting to do stuff. For example, I have a friend and she went to go live this morning actually. She went to go live and like, oh, I'm worried about my face cam. I don't feel pretty. And I was like, dude, don't put your face cam. I said, yeah, but if I don't do that, people are not gonna come to the show. And I'm like, bro, if there's no show, we're gonna show up. You want people to show up to a place where there's no show. You want people to show up to a no show. The same thing, I guess. Yeah, the same thing. But then I understood her because it's being self-conscious. You can't blame somebody for being self-conscious. You don't know how they feel. You don't know their life. You don't know how the way they think, right? But then lately, I've been surrounded with people. Like, for example, I got a new friend, T, and she's in her head a lot. And she's younger, and I'm trying to help her out and say, yo, don't be in your head so much. Go out there. You got this. Right? And it's tough because you understand where you're coming from. Now, I'm not going to say I said a name, I'm sorry. But if I think about it, that's pretty much it. So, for lately, I'm talking about this week, maybe last week. They're supposed to be doing something and they don't do it because they're ashamed of it. And to me, it was weird because the reason that I gave the person that came to the live this morning, I was like, she's like, hey, I want to stream. And I'm like, okay, well, why don't you? I'm ashamed of my face. I'm not ashamed, sorry. I'm insecure. Tired. I'm French, so everything sounds the same. And I was like, you know what's crazy? And this, of course, you know me, I don't filter. I don't have it's directly from the brain to the mouth. So then I come up with crazy idea. I was like, when you have a headache, when you feel sick, what do? You take a pill, right? To make you feel better, right? And then we did the whole placebo effect, which is basically taking a pill that you think is going to help you, so it helps you because your brain manifested feeling better. Awesome. And I was like, when you feel bad, you take a pill, right? She's like, yeah, why? say, well, you feel bad right now. What is the pill that you're gonna take? And she said, I don't think it exists. No, it doesn't exist. The pill is yourself. It'll be your own biggest supporter. It can be your own biggest enemy, or your own biggest critics. How hard is it to support yourself? And I just felt bad because, it's very humane to do things. See, there's always gonna be this. I'm telling this every single video. There's this balance, right? Right versus wrong. The good thing versus the bad thing. How you react, how you acted. There's a balance of everything, right? For some reason, my knee is fucking hurting me. For some reason, getting old, people. Well, I'm overweighted, so it doesn't help. But it just came to me as such a surprise, because everybody's going through that, right? And you've been through that, right? In the balanced way, right? Some people overthink. Some people could tell me, hey, you don't think enough. And it's the truth, I'm impulsive. I'll think and I'll do it. And then I'm like, oh, fuck it. I should have done that. This is super shitty. It's super shitty, So don't think too much, right? But I don't think there's just balance. I don't think there's just middle. You're just stuck in a position of hoping that you're somehow, some way, not thinking too much, but also thinking somewhat enough for enough people to not judge you. And this is the crazy thing about society, right? We're going to be using people judging us as a guideline for morality. A guideline for morality, guess what? One of my favorite subjects. So, I use people's opinion of me to guideline my morality. If I do something and everybody's like, yo, why'd you do that? I was an asshole. If I do something and everybody says thank you, I was a good guy, right? So I gauge or measure my actions by how people react, right? However, when people are reacting in a negative fashion to something I did that was possibly negative, it's too late. You can't say sorry. I'm Canadian, so I say sorry. That's up to you. And you made the mistake, and you have to fix what you did, and you have to fix your mistakes, and it sucks, but that's life, right? To me, it's just great. That we have a guideline. And the nice thing about this also, which was societal guideline, right? So, although we all have a different understanding of what is right and what is wrong, values, religion, whatever, we can agree that hitting people is not cool, right? We can agree that helping somebody who's of an older age cross the streets is something positive, right? Cool. So we should be able to agree on most bottom rules of society, right? So if I was to tell you, hey, it's so tough, bro. It's so tough. Because society as a whole will tell you, hey, you're acting badly. And it's so tough. Because I thought about this yesterday. As fate, right? Well, the problem with this is actually quite simple. The universe will give. The universe will take, but it will also give. You're watching Lost, this is the same thing. If people are in your way and tells you that's just not right, is it the people's opinion that matters, or the fact that did the universe put them there to tell you, hey, what you're doing is not okay? Or is it just a common consensus that what you're doing is not okay? If it is a common consensus that what you're doing is not okay, then you're an asshole. If the universe put people in your way to tell you, hey, that's not good, you have to think about, is it a test? So, I'm talking with a person that is Muslim. I'm not gonna convert, don't worry. My mom's gonna freak out. It's her birthday month, so let's be nice. It was about a belief in the Islamist culture, which is everything is a test. Every single thing is a test from Shaitan, which is Satan. And what if universe was texting you and putting people in your way and saying that what you're doing is not right, when what you're doing is right, you truly feel like you're being a positive influence in the world. So what you do, you listen to your gut, you listen to a stranger. That, my friend, is the question. Anyway, get out of your head. You see, this video is me in my head. Maybe I've vocalized more. You know what? maybe I'm still having the same problem, right? Maybe the fact that I'm vocalizing it helps me have closure. I think about this subject, I'm talking about it in a video, I have closure. And because I have closure, we're good. Yeah. Such a beautiful morning. Then again, there's the second part of the video, which in my opinion is even more important. All of this that I just said, right? All of what I just said. Watch this. You watch a bit of this also. Ouch. Everything I just said is fucking meaningless. The only thing that matters is out there. You understand? Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Yeah, me tonight, or she's smoking up outside. Ooh, ooh, oh. Tell me 'cause I just wanna get on my brain. I don't wanna go to the party, she don't go. Can somebody take me home? Ha ha ha, yeah, ha ha. Love me, hate me, say what you want about me. All the boys and all the girls are begging to if you sick of me. La 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 la. As if we know that they have. Oh baby, baby, have you seen me tonight? Is she smoking in the bachelor stone? No, oh, oh. Don't, no. No. Okay. Ouch. Smoking up outside. Oh. Can you tell me good that is so old? I just oh my brain. To the party you don't go. Can somebody take me home? Don't blink, it's your buying. A little bit of a voice break. Okay, something well. They're having a wonderful 1st August 2025. Today we're doing a video for the gaming video. My channel. I'm a bit tired, sorry. It is 6:11 a.m. I don't have any voice because we played the tower. We played Elden Ring for 7 hours and a half, and I had a friend in the chat, so we talked a lot. So I don't have any more voice, which is a shame, but hey. Just before we continue, look at this. Nastrovia. Pizdet. Que frumosat. Che frumosata. Today we're talking about the gaming channel, which is the tower. No. Today we're talking about the tower, which is the gaming channel. Ink, focus, you're gonna be okay. Thank you. We just had a message from Fuds himself. So now I can't really show you the message because again, I'm filming, right? But basically, guess what? I can't. So we have a message from user on Reddit, right? I don't like Discord at all. For some personal reason, I don't like Discord. However, I do like my Reddit. There's a lot of cool people on Reddit, I think. So we got a message from user Fudsworth, which is the possibly. My apologies, disgusting. Oh, my apologies, disgusting. No, we're good. Which is possibly the creator of the tower, which name is Fuds. We got the update. Guys, we woke up at 12 o'clock yesterday. We've been awake for 18 hours, so give me a break if I seem tired. There's more videos to do. And I said, what are we doing? Drinking? Well, you should ask my sponsor. I don't have a sponsor, I just like the products. So yeah, gonna help them out. So update. Hey there, Tower Folk. Web Store Stone Pack just arrived. Just a reminder that starting today, Stone Pack are only available in the new web store and will be sunsetting to old Exolab site entirely soon for those unfamiliar. So that I'm not gonna read because I do not give a shit, bro. I love you, Fuzz, but I don't give a shit. There was a small hiccup during the month roll over the song. Okay, been resolved. It should work normally. Now is the important part. So version 27 updates. We appreciate now version 24. We appreciate everyone being patient while we tie the knot with the wedding on the next major update for the game. We want to make more time than usual. We want it to take more time. See, this is not him being wrong. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, dude. And we have the beautiful sunrise. Can I show you? It's fucking noise. It's fucking noise. Man, I love life. 6:14 a.m. I want to take more time than usual to blast in enough content while still having a larger amount of time to do proper testing. So here's my opinion, okay? So my opinion, I was wrong. I apologize. The event ends on the... today's the 1st. Today's Friday. So the event, I thought... No. The event ends on the 4th August 2025. So the event, the new update was going to be in between the 4th and the 18th. Possibly going to be on the next May. Okay, that we read. Now it's going to be mid-August to end of August. Team has grown and we've been getting into a great flow the past month. So thank you all for support that allowed this. It will be available to everyone mid to late August with all sort of goodies. More information to come very soon. That is crazy. I wonder if they'll skip Hexagon with the next new enemy or if they go on another path. It's a new type of it. What? Mega boss with stone key. Ooh, that's nice. And everyone doesn't wave. Oh, mighty boss up here. Okay, so I'm gonna be reading because this is actually pretty cool. The Pentagon is crazy. Pentagon. I'm dumb. I am so dumb. I'm sorry. Before I continue. Yeah, ADD is going strong, my friends. But ADD itself will not stop us from showing you this. Magnifique. C'est incroyable, les amis. Wow. Macie formosate. Ok, bella. I didn't see that. Pentagon could be a new form of enemy. Duh. Assuming it's a type of an enemy. I was like, why are they talking about this? I'm hoping for a rare mega boss. I actually really like this. What he said, time incidents. Every 1,000 wave, the mighty boss appear from nowhere. He destroyed its arch enemy, which is Hexagon. Oh, sheesh. Its might is and health will far surpass its minion bosses. You will take no hostage. Sometime, okay, that's fucking nice. This sounds awesome. Hexagon are the good guys, unless it's a double agent. Oh. We want more narrative. Hexagon are the best Hexagon. Kind of cute. That's a story for another time. Awesome. Told you, I actually like the Reddits. I know people don't like Reddit, but I do. If you will, just one with actual teeth compared to the Care Bear. My thought was maybe a tournament exclusive enemy. Nah. We're cooking the tower lore. I was spending way too much time on this tower lore. And see, there's an elite ult battle condition. A lot like Power Stone. Okay. I don't want this. I don't know. I'm excited. I cannot wait. So fuck it. Let's just wait. I got 2 more weeks. I think it's gonna be for the next event. Not the next event, the one after. I'm excited. I have no clue what's gonna be. A new enemy would be nice. A new super enemy. I was talking about this on the channel. We're doing some videos called Towers ID. One of the ID was a shiny enemy, and a shiny enemy will give you more. So, yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day on this 1st August 2025. Happy birthday to my mom. It's her birthday month. I'm gonna be celebrating for a month. Guys, before you complain, I could be celebrating it for a whole ass year. So be thankful that we're just celebrating a month. Understood? You get it? You got it? Good. Um, enough. I'm in a good mood. I'm a bit weird because we're running on very low sleep. However, I'm in a good place and we're watching the sunrise, which is beautiful. All I have to do is resist the temptation of sleeping for another 2 hours. And if I can make it to 2 hours, then tomorrow we'll be doing the same thing. And then the day after, the same thing, which we'll be able to film both sunset and sunrise. Nice, huh? I know. Like, when we're in a short, which is already pretty fucked up because we're a minute late. How about the tower? I want to come in on an ID that I had because I do the tower ID. It's an ID that I brushed off. Before. Now we got some picture for the version 27, which is coming next week, in 2 weeks, or at the end of the month of August. Um, and we see an hexagon. So I mentioned before the idea of shiny enemies. For example, like a Pokemon shiny with a very rare chance of being there, but possibly dropping some module, quality module like a purple, possibly dropping some gem, some power stone. It would be really nice, and it would be rewarding for people that have a lot of hours played in. Um, Now we see the hexagon enemy. So I'm hoping it's a new form of enemy, possibly because we had the elite, which is a vampire. I used to know them by heart. I don't know. I don't remember them. It's been too. I'm tired. Give me a sec. Uh, Encyclopedia. Enemy. The ray scatters and vampires. Right. So I would like to see some rare enemy. A lot of people are saying Guardian, but we just had a Guardian. So I doubt it's a Guardian. Because people say, hey, bots and a Guardian. I don't think so. I do not think so. But hey, a man can dream. Anyway, just wanted to put it out there. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Can't you see what I see? All the girls and all the boys are begging to if you're seeking me. Lo 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 lo. Oh, what is that? Whoa. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, cool. Should I check out TikTok? I don't have a lot of time, but I have enough time to fuck around. You think whoa. Can't you see the no do. Johnny Rock. Holy shit. She cute, bro. Okay. Your boy's gonna go cut that. Be right back. Ok. Tu mes vœux de bonheur, à toi et ta nouvelle fleur. Embrasse tes parents. Bonjour à ta sœur. Tu t'es bien vu dormir. Okay, so this, did I 1626? Did you do it, bro? Oh, I did it 1626 and 1431. I did the both of them. You're done. And you're done. 14. How about you? 2556. Did we do 2556? Do we have a winner? Yes, we do. Yes, bro. That's perfect. Okay, that's good. So, I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. I got ones in my head and they don't go. Spirits in my head. I'm gonna be able to make some space for more. The tower. The tower. The tower. The stool. Don't blink, is you buying. Welcome to the show. Because you well, because they're having a wonderful day on this gorgeous morning of the 1st July 2025, 1st August. My apologies. Happy birthday to my mom. This month is her month birthday, so I'm going to tell her every single day of August happy birthday until it is the 20th of August, and then I will never mention her again. Right now we're doing your favorite video, which is a recap of Lost. Not your favorite video. Okay. Well, maybe this is. Sunrise. Bonjour. Bonjour. You said I was like Danielle from Lost. Nope, just French. So, we are on a roll. I want to do a couple episodes on Lost because right now what we're doing is we're taking a bit of a we're a bit behind. This has nothing to do with the episode, okay? So you can just skip this. You can first skip the first 2 minutes, okay? I'll do a sign like this, like Nicocado Avocado, to tell you that it's finished. That's what Nicocado did. I'm gonna copy the freaking artist. Say fat fuck, but I said freaking artist. How about that? We're kind of behind. Oh fuck, the sun is really strong now. And they hit us, schlack schlack. We'll be able to see the screen. Schnitzel. We're a bit behind because I was supposed to watch Lost streaming. That's the whole time that I have. I stream 7 hours a day. So we watch 7 hours of Lost. Now, I don't know if you're good at math. Every episode is 45 minutes. We watch that 1.5 times the speed, which means 30 minutes. 30, which is a half an hour. 7 hours is 14 episodes. The show contains, drumroll please, 150. So 14 is 10 days. Makes sense? Cool. It's 15 days. It's 11 days, but that's our secret, okay? Thank you. So we're taking a bit behind. We're almost done with Elden Ring, which is not good because I'm not gonna have the time. We might do it in UFC, but can I watch this and play UFC at the same time? I do not know, my friends. I do not know. So yeah, a little bit of a problem. Now, for the main video, awesome. Lost. Yesterday we stopped at which one? We stopped at number 5. Look at this. I'm still looking at number 5. The episode is called number 6. The group doesn't okay. The group doesn't know why Michael got savagely beaten. Again, translation in French. I don't think he got savagely beaten. Kate, Jack, and Sawyer, Saeed, they don't know where to install the camp. Now, this is actually quite interesting. Now, I made a mistake. Already, we're 3 seconds in the review. I made a mistake. What is that mistake? You gorgeous-looking guy. Well, thank you. The mistake is, I mentioned a lot of the episode in last episode. So whoopsie. Um, it's not a big deal. It isn't a big deal. However, this episode is gonna feel very, very small. Now, this is a good thing that I've watched 2 times because something I completely missed out. I found, which is amazing. So, the first thing that you see, first of all, I want to go with the behind the scene, the flashback. So, who do we have today? Who do we have? We have 5, 4. Can't see because, oh yes sir, yes. So this is what I was saying, and again, it possibly seemed culturally insensitive, but look at this. See the eyes? I know it's hard to see because of the. I know it's hard to see because of the lighting, but you can clearly see it's sun. So this is super cool because so far we don't know much about Sun. We don't know much about Jin, which kind of sucks, doesn't it? I agree. That's what I said. So we're gonna do the backstory. The backstory is actually quite simple. It's about Jin, and this is possibly the first time where I have a problem with the backstory. So Jin is perceived as this guy, right? And it's tough. It's really tough to watch. Give me a second. I'm gonna check if I'm still good. Oh, you're starting to get hot, bro. Yeah, I don't know how much time we'll be able to film. She needs settle. 26 minutes. So, Jin, the story with Sun, it isn't the story with Sun. It's a story with Sun and Jin. Now, why is that important? Because of the case like Michael and Walt are always together, right? Some characters have this unique story. Some characters they have to have another person. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like it belongs. The second problem with the story of Sun is Jin. Jin, fuck. They didn't do it good. So Jin is this guy who didn't have her, and he used to be a waiter, and because he was a waiter, he couldn't get her. Her parents are super famous, her parents are super rich, super influential, powerful. So forget about a busboy getting you the daughter, right? However, she fell in love. So the good news is that Jin went to her father to ask his blessing to marry his daughter, and the father was like, I don't know how you say yes in Korean, but he said yes in Korean, which was super impressive. I was like, yo, speak Korean, bro? Shit. So why am I not okay with that? Well, it's actually quite simple. Because you're showing Jin do something that are questionable. For example, in the flashbacks, he comes back home. He comes back home, right? And he's all bloody. He's all bloodied. And then you think that Jin's a badass, a bad guy. In reality, he's not a bad guy. His father-in-law, the father of Sun, is an asshole that uses Jin to do his dirty work. Simply put. So Jin is portrayed in this case as being a bad guy, right? He's portrayed as being a bad guy, and that's not okay. And usually at the end of the flashback, he said, okay, he's okay. Last one we had was Jack with his father. Jack with his father that had a very bad relationship with the father. Just to finish the flashback, with him seeing his father dead and crying and say, yo, we miss you, Dad. Which is a super nice ending, you know? That was kind of shitty for me. So that's my problem with this show. So the first thing that you see is, you see the flashback, which I think is actually quite nice because, again, it's the first flashback that I have to do, and what I do like is that one of the first flashback where it's, how can I say this? It's actually a weird thing. One of those first flashbacks, holy shit. What a huge fly. Yeah, unfocused and I'm tired. I'm sorry. Are you perfect? No? Cool. Me neither. One of the first flashback where you're not sure where it's gonna go. You don't know what to expect. You don't know, am I gonna go here, right? Which I think is super cool. Now I'm gonna show you something which I think is even cooler. We have the Mount of Sauron. I know, another break. See this cloud? We literally have the sun on top of this. You have to look here though. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So I have a problem with that. The show started with Jack and Kate flirting, which is kind of good but kind of bad. Um, because Kate flirting, well, it's more Jack flirting. Kate is pretty, I understand that. But you got Sawyer and you got Jack flirting with Kate. Now the problem with that is Jack is actually taking care of the camp. Sawyer isn't. So Sawyer kind of have an advantage because he can spend more time with her. Kate, being morally questionable, would not go for a guy like Sawyer, but actually she does. However, they fix it. In season 2, we learn more about Kate's backstory, and Sawyer reminds her of the person that she hated. So when she has feelings for him, she's like, oh fuck, I hate that guy. Why do I have feelings for you? Right? At the end, Kate will choose Sawyer. This is the beginning of the Charlie's an Asshole arc. Oopsies. Looks like my start. Look at this, bro. This is bad. I broke it a lot. This is the start of Charlie's an Asshole, right? Because he comes in, it's like, oh, you have your show, and it's not cool. You have your whole romance, and in this case, Charlie's an asshole because Kate and Jack are super active in the group. However, he's kind of right because they literally put everything else on hold because they're flirting. So we have a fight between Jen and Michael. Now, the way they portrayed it, again, with no explanation, which is Jen is an asshole. That's causing a problem. Because the reality is, Michael took the watch, Jen watch. Now, the watch of Jen from his father. Now, this is super, super, super important in the backstory. So, in the backstory, we know how lucky Jin feels that he has son. He's going to do everything that he wants because why? He's a fisherman's son who is fucking marrying a heiress, an heiress. I don't know what you call it. An heir to the throne, right? So he's willing to do whatever it takes. So he goes into a plane, right? He made a promise to this father-in-law. Father-in-law gave him a watch. Now the watch is amazing. Michael said $20,000, which is incredible. Jen was wearing the watch because it was a testament of his loyalty to the father's son, which allowed him to marry his daughter, even though he was a lesser caste. So when Michael took it, Jen thought he stole it, but Michael didn't steal it. Michael just found it, you know. Michael just found it. That's it. So it kind of sucks for Michael, right? But at the same time, it's communication. So Jen really goes after Michael. Now, that's not the only problem. Michael goes in, and he kind of flirtatious with the son. Now, it's not precise as if he is flirtatious, or he's just nice. What I think personally is, I feel, and this is going to be extremely, extremely not good to say. I feel like Michael feels that they're outsider, and I feel like he finds it his responsibility to bring them in. For example, oh my God, it's mostly people from USA or people from Australia. So I think that you see the guys say, yo, these guys are not able to. Maybe it's just because he feels bad for them. Maybe. I always thought it's weird because he's actually really kind to son. Which isn't weird in itself, but why son in particular? And it's not specified so far if he likes her or not. So it sucks. Now we have what? So we have the fight. Now they get separated. The craziest thing here that happened is, by the way, people either take for two people. They take for Jen or Michael. Most people take for Michael, which sucks because, again, in this case, Michael was kind of wrong. Why was he kind of wrong? Because he flirted with a man. He didn't flirt, but it was flirtatious at least. And he took another man's watch, even though the right thing to say was like, hey, except for Sawyer, that's somebody's watch. And most people in the show are trustworthy, so. We got Charlie and John here, which is kind of shitty. I do not like Charlie at all. So it's not this episode, it's the next one. But Charlie is very imbued with himself. Like, I'm a rock god. I'm part of this band and we're super popular. And we saw this portrayal in the very first episode. So yeah, so Johnny comes in and is like, "Yo, Johnny." He's like, "Hey, do you know who I am?" Which I thought was kind of it's kind of nuts. Charlie goes away, and I kind of like it. Charlie goes away to get the drug, to use the drugs, and John knows that he's up to no good. I don't think that John knows that right away he's an addict, but he perceived something is wrong, so he follows Charlie, and then Charlie's on the beehive. Then he get bitten. Again, fascinating show. See, those are the stuff that I can skip. Those are stuff that I can skip. Now we have the justice. So basically, Jin is attached to the maw. Now, attached to the maw is not a problem because we don't have a system of justice. However, there is a problem. So the first problem is that you're basically having two people that fight. One of them is in detention. The one isn't, right? That's a problem. Now you got Sun asking for help. And it's not because you can tell right here that Michael isn't really mad at him. Michael is not really mad. It's like, yo, this guy has problems. This guy has issue with me. I don't have issue at him, but it's still important. See, there's a thing where Michael says, "You people don't like my people," which means Korean doesn't like black people. There is this is, I don't think it's right, or I don't think it's right anymore. But yeah, before it was bad because there were so little people of color in Japan and Asia, in Korea and China, that it was something that was very, very surprising. And even before that is something I heard. I don't know if it's true. They would call black people Oni, which is demon because of the color of the skin, right? Now, is that true? I don't know. And it sucks because when you see the anime or the manga world, which is basically a translation of both Korean culture, which are manhwa, Japan culture, and China culture, which is manga, you see a lot of people in colors, which kind of sucks. Yeah. So now we have an important part. We have the cave. Now the cave that I told you guys about is the cave where they find the bodies. And basically they say, "Oh, this is our Adam and Eve." So just about this, right? This is important, right? However, I didn't tell you something. Jackie finds a pocket. You find a little bag. And this bag contains two pieces of crystal. One is light and one is dark. Now, I didn't perceive it right away. Shit, the phone sounds too hot. I didn't perceive it right away. However, by watching it a second time, guess what I found out? You're not gonna believe this shit. A certain John Locke said that this was the oldest game in the world, and he brought two pieces up, the light and the dark. Now, I believe that this is kind of I didn't finish the show, that's a problem. But I believe this is kind of story foretelling. So for example, John and Jack will butt head a lot. They're both, like I said, leader, and they're in charge of their own belief. I said John is a man of faith, Jack is a man of science, right? So because of that, there's possibly the perception that they're gonna butt head a lot. Now, it could be light and dark, it could be good versus evil, or it could just be something which means two camps, right? And the two people that find the camps is John and Jack. So it could be meaning that they're gonna go after each other. It could be meaning we grabbed the. I expect to cool down the phone because I want to film the nature garden. I thought it was beautiful. It was really fucking smart. Why? Well, it's complex. Because the reality of John and Jack, right, is it's tough. It's really tough. But it's such a beautiful thing, by the way. Why is it tough? Well, it's actually quite simple. The first reason why it's tough is Jack and John butt head. Now, in every scenario where you butt head, if one said person says yes, another person says no, one of them is right. You don't know who, but one of them is right. Now, if you believe in the fact that the island is special and everything that's going on happened for a reason, and this is fate, this is destiny, this is a higher power, then John isn't right. If all of this is perception, for example, I talked about this with someone today. They were they're self-conscious about how they look, and I'm like, dude, just do a VTuber, just do something like that. She's like, no, I don't want to do. I want to show my face. I'm like, well, you should want to show your face so that you're not that insecure. It's a perception. If the island is special because we perceive that special, placebo effect. If we convince ourselves the island is special, the island is special. Is it special? No, not at all, not at all. But it's perceived as special. Wait a second. Oopsies. We have to put music on it. Shit. That's 8 hours of no music. Oh, inch. Bro. What are you doing with your life? However, it's up to you to decide who's right, Jack and John. John will bring in proof that it's true. And then again, I don't know. I have no clue. And it's also something that's kind of crazy. John would stay on the island, Jack would leave the island. Is that crazy? Simple. John might think, again, I didn't watch the show, so I don't know. John might think that everybody that's on the island is on the island for a reason, right? And then, in this episode we see it. And then, if everybody that's on the island is on the island for a reason, then Jack taking them out of the island is actually going against the island's will. Yeah, that's important because he could see it as an attack. He could see it as I need to defend those people. They need to be here, right? I don't know yet. I don't know. We see a scene right here. That's quite important. So now we have the cave. We see our Adam and Eve. This is quite important because there's literal water. Now the cool thing that Jack says is there's a well. And that's the coolest thing is we're gonna be using Michael. Why is that cool? Because Michael is a good character. I like Michael a lot. I think Michael is possibly the most relatable character for a man. Why? The father's trying to be a good father. He's a father that is trying to raise his son, you know? It's quite important. I think every single person wants to have kids. To some degree. And Michael wanted to have his kid, and he finally has them. Just for them to be stranger. So he's trying to be a good man, he's trying to be a good father, but a good man to show his son. He's the kind of man that you need to be. Now this episode, second episode, Walt is gonna ask Michael, why did you attack me? Why did they attack you? And then it's like, what do you want, right? And it's like, and then Michael asked Walt, you think I did something? And Walt's like, I don't know. Then Michael's like, what your mom said about me? So it's very rough. The relationship between Walt and Michael is very hard to watch. Very, very hard. But this is something that could happen. You can have your kid and you can be exchanged for your kid. Okay, next on the list. So yeah, we got Walt and Michael, like I just said. It's sad because this is really powerful storytelling. The first scene that we see is Michael and Walt. And this scene, Michael's like, yo, you can't be like that. You can't attack. Because Walt's like, why doesn't he like me? What do you mean by saying people like him don't like people like me? And that kind of meant racism, you know? They could be playing this again. Vegeta. God is so cool. Plus, I gotta pick it up again. God vs. God. Dragon Ball game. So the first scene is Michael and Walt in the truck. And then Michael is trying to he's trying to not bring his kid to think that this is racism. Now, why not a good thing? Oh, we're good. I have a shield or a case. Thank God, because this phone cost me a bunch. And on the next scene is whom? It's Sun and Jin, and Sun is trying to calm down Jin. So they both have somebody there to help them. Or, in this case, who's the main character? Well, it's kind of complex because I believe that Jin and Sun will have the same importance, story-wise. Right now, Sun is more important because she knows English. And in this story, I can tell you for a fact that Michael will be more important than Walt. I saw season 2, which is kind of nice. But it's something cool. Look at this. How nice is that? I'm gonna make a video about it. Don't watch Ink for serious content. Don't blink if you wink. Welcome to the Computer Show. Because they're doing well, because they're having a wonderful day. Awesome. On this 21st July 25. Again, look at this nature corn. How nice it is. But that's not why we're doing this video. I want to show you something cool. So we have this wine bottle, right? And I'm going to show you something super cool. Can you see this? How nice is that? Why does it do it like that? I don't know. But it's super nice. Wow. There you go. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, no more breaks. We got this. Should I tell you why Walt's not important? Or is it a spoiler? It's a spoiler. Okay, let's not talk about it. Okay, we're good. Let's go. So I find it sad because even then, Jin's like, yo, but that's actually cool because you know why Jin doesn't like Michael, which we didn't know before. So now we have more of the backstory. We have, like I said, this is actually a cool scene. We got Jack and Kate. Jack and Kate are fighting because Jack wants to move to the cave, which I talked about yesterday, which was the video that I did. I think it's actually pretty cool because again we got two sets of people. Now, it would have been better if it was democratic. Like, hey, if most people want to stay on the beach, we'll stay on the beach. If most people want to go to the cave, go to the cave. However, I think it was handled poorly. Like some of the choice that they make, I don't understand. At the end, it's just like, hey, you want to? Like, how is that possible? How is that possible, dude? We're so unfocused, we died and I didn't even notice. God damn ink. Anyway, we're tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed soon. So yeah, so instead of having a democratic, you see, we're filming. Now the screen would, okay. The light was hiding the okay, I understand. The light was hiding the screen. It's very hard to see right now because of the sunrise or the sunlight. Instead of having a democratic, is how we want to stay on the island? Stay on the island. You want to stay on the beach? Stay on the beach. Kind of fucking, that doesn't make sense. But hey, so what's next? Got Saeed, Jack, which again is a really cool scene. What? Yeah, Saeed is one of the first to talk about it. This is cool. This actually, I forgot about this scene, and it's why we watch it. We watched what were there. Saeed is actually one of my favorite characters. So he comes in and he tells Jack, "This is not a good idea, bro. If there is a plane that comes in, it's not gonna know we're there." And it's funny because Saeed goes to Jack and confronts Jack. It's like, "No, bro, don't do that." Kate thought the same thing, but she didn't say so. So in this case, Saeed is the voice of reason of a lot of people, including Kate. Now, is Jack right? I don't know. Um, it all depends on how you perceive it. If you perceive it as they're not going to be safe, Jack is right. If you perceive it as they're going to be safe, Saeed is right. So it's kind of hard. It's interesting. And just there, I told you multiple times before, the most important character is whom? Is Saeed, Jack, and Kate for now. Jack and Kate, Saeed and Kate are both voting to stay on the beach. So by democratic, should be so. Got more scene between Michael. It's nuts because again there's animosity between there's animosity between Michael and Jin. Kinda sucks. What else? Kate is going to people that you care about, saying, "Hey, you want to go to the cave or not?" Sawyer is one of them that says, "No, we're not going to go." So far, Jack is losing. Now, this is kind of crazy because if you think about it carefully, right? This could also be seen as Jack leadership. Jack will take a decision. People will choose to follow him or not. In this case, Jack took a decision, and people chose not to follow him. So this, to my opinion, is actually quite important because it does show the mentality of people. I'm willing to follow you until when? Am I willing to die for you? Apparently not. We have a scene where we discovered that Sun speaks in English. She goes to Michael. Now again, it's a shame because she knows that her husband doesn't like Michael. And it's like, yeah, let's talk to Michael. So now we have the discussion between John and Charlie, where John discovered the attic, and he's like, "What would you give up drugs for?" This is actually an important scene because Charlie's like, "I want to do my guitar," and he's like, "What if I trade you drugs for the guitar?" Like Charlie's like, "There's no way," but Charlie, being dumb, says, "Okay." So then John's like, "Look up," right? And the guitar appears. Now, in his speech, John says, "The animal will give you something, you have to give something in return," right? That's how he believed, or that was just a way to help Charlie? I don't know. But if it says that's how he believes, that motivates a lot of his action, and that's an important thing because again, it's him worshipping the island. I thought that was important. Next on the list, we have Jack is trying to convince people to go to the cave, but it's not successful. People are not going to the cave. People are not digging the cave at all. So at the end is Charlie gave up his drugs. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna do drugs, but at the same time, I'm gonna be able to do some right. What's trying to go up? I'm gonna play music instead of doing drugs, which is good because now the coolest thing is the first to realize it is John, and the second to realize it is Jack. Now, the problem with Jack is there's so many people to take care of. I don't think he noticed that Charlie was in need of help, you know? So now we have what? We have, oh my god, this is the worst episode. Night Butterfly. Episode number 7. Charlie start to get clean with the help of John. Jack, on his side, is buried alive in a cave, in a cave-in. This is one of the worst episodes in my opinion because I don't like Charlie. So this is also a problem with Lost. If you have a backstory on a character, right, and you don't like the character, then the whole backstory doesn't matter to you. I don't like Charlie, especially because of this episode. The whole reason that's why I don't like him, this episode. Now, I'm telling you guys, we're going to be finishing this episode, and I'm going to be finished for today. Last video, baby. The hell today, yeah. it'd be good to sleep a little bit. Um, so the backstory is kind of shitty. So we got Charlie who goes in and actually has a decent. See, that's the problem with Charlie, and the same with Kate. They're morally questionable character, right? Kate, however, while I like Kate, I feel like most of the time she'll think about other people. I think most of the time she does what she thinks is the good one. Charlie, however, he does whatever he wants. For example, he'll kill somebody that can give good information to save a girl that's not his girlfriend, but he pretend she's his girlfriend. He thinks, oh, she's my girlfriend, I'm gonna protect her. She doesn't care about you, bro. You know. So again, questionable choices. So in this one, Charlie goes in and it's like, yo, my man. He goes to church. The first thing you see is him going to the church. He tells the priest, Father, I have sinned. Here's why. And the father's like, okay, well, this is my band. So we learn that the band is a problem. So he wants to leave the band. However, Charlie's brother, Liam, comes in. Now, by the way, one of the biggest band in this part of the wood is Oasis. One of the brother of Oasis is who? Liam. Yeah. Possible connection, I don't know. Holy shit. That's rare. First responder. First responder right there. Early morning, bro. 7 o'clock. They're on the clock. I'm only gonna be checking this because I got low battery. So Charlie goes in and he asks. Liam goes in and he asks his brother to bring the band. When Charlie just said, I don't want to be in the band. But then his brother convinced him. So then what happened is you see his brother taking drugs, which leads him to take drugs. It's all a question of power. See, this is what I don't like about Charlie. So the episode is actually pretty good, right? The backstory should be pretty good, except for one thing. The backstory is what? Is a guy that was afraid that the lifestyle of a rock and roll star. Oh. That is so cool. That is so cool. A energy station, a radio station is doing it live. TikTok live. See, Charlie's afraid that the lifestyle is gonna take over, and he's gonna be stuck in a place where he doesn't want to be. He doesn't. I think Charlie knows that he doesn't have willpower, and because he doesn't have willpower, if people around him start doing drugs, he's afraid that he's gonna be doing drugs, right? And his brother does drugs. So then his brother convinces him. See, his brother convincing him is one thing. Charlie wants to be there. It's another thing, right? But then Charlie, all he needs to hear to be convinced is you'll be a rock god. So again, it's selfish behavior. Second one, Charlie doesn't get mad at Liam because he's doing drugs. Charlie gets mad at Liam because Liam is singing his part of the song. It's like, okay, well, guess what? We're done. Which is kind of shitty. In the city. So now we remember that Charlie gave the drug to John because John gave him the guitar. So that's number one. Number two. So the backstory is not so great. Oh, my apologies. We finally got some evolution with Jack, Sawyer, and Kate. Jack is leaving for the cave. So Sawyer comes in and he says, I'm going to take your digs, which means I'm going to take your house or your settlement. And then you see him pack. And then Kate is there to how can I say that? Kate is there to convince him not to leave, right? So it's just like, oh no, Jack, stay. I'm so dumb. I could have brought a give me a sec, guys. Could have just brought this, which is a battery pack, and solve all my problem. Yeah, I'm dumb. What are you thinking, Ink? Nothing, apparently. I know you're not gonna charge properly, but it's okay. There you go. Perfect. I'm gonna be able to finish the video. Anyway, I'm going to sleep, so it doesn't really matter. I cannot go to sleep because I have to do a couple of clips. It's like 20 minutes, not a problem. When it's too hot, no problem. So, Sawyer's like, yo, I'll take your digs. Now, here's the problem. See, when I say a triangle, right? Once again, Kate has to choose between following Jack and staying with Sawyer, and she stay with Sawyer. So, at first I was like, Jack is treating Kate like shit, but Kate, at every single chance, she chooses to do the wrong thing or the wrong person. So, but at the same time, I feel like this is kind of interesting because I believe that Kate feels like Sawyer is all she can get because they're the same. They're both criminal past, they're both went through with the justice. So I think that Kate thinks that she doesn't have a choice, which is not true. She does have a choice. However, a choice can only be made by taking it, right? You don't take the choice, then you cannot do shit. Am I wrong? No. Cool. So yeah. So once again, she stayed with Sawyer. Why am I stopping now? Well, because it's hard to see with the lights. Awesome. So now Charlie wants his drug back. We're a couple minutes in the episode, and Charlie wants his drug back, which is kind of sad. But at the same time, I gotta say, John, what he did is amazing. John says, "Hey, I'll give you 3 chances. If you ask me for your drug 3 times, I'll give them to you." I think that's really cool because at the same time, John doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to take care of Charlie. Well, that's not true. He doesn't want. Oh my God! He doesn't want to take care of Charlie if Charlie doesn't want to help himself. So give chances, which I really enjoy. Charlie's like, no, I need my drugs. And the craziest thing is, Charlie's not doing well right away. Right away, you can see it. And John's like, yo, can we take a walk? It's like, man, I don't gotta feel like this. And this is cool because John tells him you have more than you believe. Now, here's the important part with this episode, which is possibly the most important part of the whole show. The whole episode. John and Jack, again, the duality. They're both a leader. John says to Charlie, you're stronger than that you believe. Charlie at the end talks to Jack, and he's like, oh, well, I'm useless. Jack's like, no, you're not useless. You're super helpful. You're super useful. So they both say the same thing about Charlie, but in a different fashion. You know? Okay, pee-pee. I gotta take another break to go pee. Okay, we're good. Let's finish this video. Because your boy, see, I love making videos. That's why we're taking a long time. That's why they're long. You're welcome, by the way. Pretty rude of you not to say thank you, by the way. So, I actually love that. And again, you have to ask yourself, with whom would I choose? Would I choose the John way or the Jack way? And I think the answer is none of them. They're both wrong in their own way. So Saeed say, I have a plan. So he says to the group, listen, what all you have to do, because again, we're still working with the transmitter, what you call it? Now, the problem with this storyline was, when I talked about it in a couple episodes, so is it really important? But we know that him and Saeed and Kate were working on it. So what he comes up with is actually super cool. He's working up with a signal at 5 o'clock. I don't know why 5 o'clock. I don't remember. but they have bottle rockets, so they show that it's signal and signal and signal. Now the cool thing is, he gives Kate he gives Kate a signal. He gives Kate. No, sorry. What? Completely forgot. I want to shit today, bro. Today. What is it? Ah, yes. I'm sorry. This is not right away. So, Saeed repaired the whole thing and he said, "Oh, I need a battery from a laptop." So once again, Kate goes to Sawyer and she asks for a battery. It's more flirting than anything else, which is more so for Sawyer. And it's kind of weird because you feel like Sawyer's an asshole, but you feel like Kate is coming back to him, right? And she still have hope for him, which is great. It's great, right? But then when he's an asshole, don't be surprised. You knew he's an asshole, and then you went to that person, right? If a person keep on giving you shit, I'm going to that person, right? And then Said, he is completed, which is why he is going to be able to use the transmitter. So now we have Charlie, and this is actually really sad. It's really fucking sad, okay? So they're going to the cave, and they're moving to the cave. Jack is taking all of this stuff, and it's like, okay, well, this is important, but I still left some for the beach people, which is a great leadership move, right? And then Charlie's like, yo, let me help you out. Now, in this part, I feel like Charlie is looking to be strong. I think Charlie is looking to assess himself as a useful part of the group. Look at the nature corn, guys. Look at this. How beautiful is this, bro? This is magnificent. Fuck, I love life. So, Charlie trying to prove himself. Other guys are like, we don't need you. Now, the problem in itself is that Charlie is asking for help of people that don't need help, which is why. And the problem with himself is he right away say, hey, I used to be a roadie. I used to be in this big band. I used to be this rock star. And then you can perceive it as a lack of annoying. It's annoying, for sure. You can also see it as a lack of self-confidence. And why he has a lack of self-confidence? Well, because he just lost his drugs. So he's faced with a challenge. And there's a possibility that Charlie doesn't think that he can handle the challenge, which is why he's acting the way he's acting. Make sense? Oh, we're charging. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, thanks for answering. So we get more of Charlie and his brother. Now we're back on the island. So I can't see shit. Yeah. That's a sad thing. Charlie and Jack should and Charlie raises his voice, and because of that, there's an avalanche. I don't know how it works. I don't know if the voice, if you scream loud enough, you can have a cave in. Now the problem in this case is the trade-off. Because Charlie screamed, Jack is cave in. Jack is obviously Jack is the MVP of the freaking show. He's a doctor, he's a leader. Charlie is what? It's nothing. And I don't like the character, but still. I like the actor though. I like Pippin. I like Merry. I like Frodo. I like Samwise Gamgee. I like Aragorn. I like Gandalf. I like Boromir. I like Legolas. I like Gimli. I like... Did we just name the 9 perfectly? I think I did. No? I forgot one person. Smeagol. Yeah. So to me, this whole thing is kind of a bit boring. Now, this is sad. Boone wants to help because people say, hey, Jack is stuck in a cave and we have to help him. So Boone had a mission, gave up on the mission. And it's like, yo, I'm so sorry, bro. Guess what? This is more important. You know you have to do something? And he asked Shannon. Shannon, who has done nothing right now to be reliable. So you're like, bro, what's going on? Right? But again, he's in love with her, so I kind of get it. We got more of Charlie and his brother. This is super nice because we got Kate. And Kate is like, yo, I'm so sorry. That's not what I said. Okay. So, we see more of Michael, sorry, not Kate. Michael being important in the show. Michael used to be a construction worker and actually very useful. For example, they have this cave and they have water, and they're gonna prepare a well for the water to be there and be safe. So instead of always having to wait for water to get there, they'll get a place which is closer and be able to do everything they need to do, which is a good shit. I don't really know how it works, but it basically is allocating water to a spot where it's not in the way, where you can get it, for example, and it's how can I say that? How can I say that? I'm not making sense, right? Okay. Doesn't matter. They just want to get the water at. It's like a bathroom. There's a reason why you have the sink in the place that you have them. That's the same thing. Simple as this. Now we have Kate and Sawyer fighting. Kate and Sawyer, because Sawyer wanted to have the laptop. He's like, no, I'll keep the laptop. I'll keep it. And then she's like, yo, how does it feel? Don't think about yourself. And then it's so fucking funny because she gives him shit for being selfish. Now Charlie, which has Kate and Jack, is being after the guy, go get Kate. And then he goes to the camp and says, looking for Kate. Sawyer says, I'm gonna help you out, which is possibly in aftermath of Kate saying, don't think about yourself. Now, Sawyer, when he comes in, he gets insulted by Kate. So he's like, fuck you, I'm not gonna help you. Which again, is Sawyer right or wrong? I think Sawyer is wrong in most cases, but in this one, he's right. You treat me like a bandit, I'll be a bandit. As simple as this. As simple as this. Simple as this. So, continuing. Then he goes to help them, and Kate gives him shit. He's like, okay, yeah, you're right, I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. Now, this is the second time Charlie asked for his drug, which is super fucking cool. Super fucking cool. Why? Because John goes in and he shows him a muff. This is super important in the story. So he shows a muff, right? Is that muff important? Because when they're going to be caved in, a muff comes to show them the exit. Is it the same muff? Could be. And it's actually quite special. Why? Well, because if the island is alive, if the island's a deity, it put the muff there for a reason, right? It put the muff there for a reason. And this reason was to help Jack and Charlie out. Who knows? Are you recording? I think you are. I hope you are. I fucking hope you are. I cannot see shit with the sun. So it's actually quite nice. And then John says, yo, I can help them. And I gotta be honest, this is possibly the best use of a analogy from the whole show so far. So there's a moth that is in a cocoon, right? And he said, you see the hole here? It means that it's ready to go. If I can free it right now, I can take the knife and open the way. But if I do that, it's not going to be strong enough. The moth has to be strong enough to get out, to be able to survive. So this is what he's talking. And Charlie is the moth in this case. So that's actually pretty cool. Next we have the really, really important scene between Kate, Saeed, and Sawyer. So Kate is like, you want to be useful? Help me out and put this in a tree. Sawyer's like that. And then Saeed, the craziest thing is, for some reason, Kate and Saeed are really close. And I kind of like that. I like that because they're both level-headed. They're both very similar. See, I talk about how important Jack, Kate, and Saeed are. They are important. This is the truth. However, there's even more important than that. Jack is the only one that wants to be the leader. Kate didn't go for leadership. Saeed didn't go for leadership. Jack was kind of forced into leadership, which is true. But at the same time, he chose, okay, you know what? I'll be the leader, no problem. So that's his choice. Now, Kate and Saeed possibly want to help the leader or be good general or like right arm, whatever you want to call it. They get together and like, yo, how can we help the crew? This, and it always feel like they're trying to help Jack have less pressure, which is why they go in secret, which is why, for example, in episode number 4, they go for hunting boar, and Kate follows, and Jack is like, how do I want to kill boar? I don't want to kill boar, I want to do this, and this is me and Saeed plan. And then she said, I don't eat pork, I don't eat meat, I'm vegetarian. So it's a cool way to say to Jack, yo, I'm doing this for you, you know? And Sawyer does it. Saeed tells Kate, I don't trust him. And Kate is like, I don't worry, I can take care of him. And she's like, I don't trust him around you. So this, in my opinion, means that Saeed understands that Kate is vulnerable in a sense of she is most likely going to be repeating behavior of the person that she's next to. For example, if she's good with a good dude or with a good person, she's going to be a good person. When she's a bad dude, she's a bad person. Now, we saw this with Jack, we saw this with Saeed. She's acting really cool. With Sawyer, sometimes, it's not, I don't say it's questionable. For example, one of the most questionable thing that she did or didn't do is in episode number 2 when we were going to kill Marshall. And then Sawyer's like, yo, you have the gun, you should kill him. He's suffering. And Sawyer's trying to corrupt her, it doesn't work. So that's an example of Kate doing the right thing. Next on the list, got more of the backstory. Now, Charlie is addicted to drugs, which is the whole thing. Now, they're trying to free Jack. Now, Jack, the problem with being caved in is it's so nice. It's so nice. See, it's so nice in a way of they're getting them together to save Jack. See, this is why it's important. We want to save you because you're important, but also because we care about you. Now we get a scene with Sun and Walt, and Michael. Sun admits that she's speaking English. She's like, yo, please help me. My husband needs you. I know that you don't like each other, but my husband needs you. So, I think, which is actually pretty good writing, I think Michael was nice to Sun, and because he was nice to Sun, Sun was like, if somebody's going to be nice to us, it's going to be Michael. If somebody's going to help my husband, it's going to be Michael. So in this case, I kind of get it, and I kind of agree with that. See, in most cases, for example, again, the trio, Jack is going to help the camp. But when he saw Jin attached, what did he do? Nothing. Saeed, what did he do? He helped stop the fight, but did he do something else? No. Oh, he went to question Jin, saying like, why did you hit him? And who else? Kate, she didn't really do much. However, Kate has actually a good relationship with pretty much everybody in the camp. She is a people person, and I love that. So Charlie goes in and he's like, yo, I'm so sorry, Jack. And he feels useless. Now, Jack is like, no, don't worry about it. You're a good person. You're helping me out. They tell Kate, and again, this is another problem with Kate. They tell him like, hey, and they tell her like, hey, Jack is in trouble. She gives up on the job that she promised Saeed to do to help him. Which is kind of like same thing Boone did. But Boone didn't have a relationship or friendship with Jack. She did, which is less questionable than Boone. Boone told Shannon to take care of that. So, she doesn't really do it, but she does it anyway. Which, I don't know what's the purpose of showing that Shannon didn't do it. Like, okay, we know that she fucked up. What's the point? So then Charlie and Jack have a good talk, which is cool because Jack is like, yo, you're a good person, don't worry, Charlie. And this is when the moth comes in and they freed us. Now, this is also the reason why Jack is able to see that Charlie is an addict. Now, I gotta say, Charlie being an addict is kind of cool because Jack doesn't give him shit for that. I did appreciate that. I did really appreciate that. Because possibly Jack with his father, alcoholic, it could make sense. But you have Sayed with the machine. We don't know if he's getting a signal or not. We don't know. Can't see shit. Aha. Yeah, we got Kate and Jack together. Now, it sucks, guys. Because again, this scene with Jack and Kate serve what purpose? What are you doing, dude? What are you absolutely doing? I don't understand. The tower closes, it opens, it closes. We have a cute scene between Jack and Kate. Which is nice, but it's always like, hey, and the old episode's flirting with Sawyer. It's a triangle that doesn't need to be triangle. You know. Also, my main issue is we want to cater something for Jack. We don't know how Jack feels. You know. So yeah, so this is pretty much it. Anyway, we're gonna go. We reached it 57 minutes. Pretty good, pretty good. Love you guys. Take it easy. I'm tired, guys. I'm so sorry. I want to be done with this because I want to go sleep. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay. Battery, so how much storage do you have? 8 gigs. Eesh. However, that's gonna be enough. Oh, are you still recording? Okay, give me a sec. We're done. Yes, we're done. We're good. Okay, perfect. Don't blink your buddy. Ding. That's very true. As we walk in, having a wonderful day on this 1st August 2005. Another behind the scene. Look at the big cat. He's gorgeous. You get him? Right here. Do you see him? No, doesn't give a fuck. Nope. Here, kitty, come, kitty. There you go, that works. Bubble, check our voice. So yes, a super nice morning. We just filmed for an hour and a half. It feels amazing. We're gonna do some clips for 20 minutes, and then that's it for today. I think we did pretty good. The 7 hours of streaming, multiple videos. See my father. It was pretty good. Actually happy. And look at this. We just finished filming this. This is beautiful. Honestly, a great sunrise. I'm happy. Okay. Oh shit. What's up with you? You're good. Okay, perfect. You're good. Mm-hmm. Let's go pee. Good. Yeah. Shit. Douchebag. Good. Come on in, work a little bit, bro. Come on in, work a little bit, bro. How come? Thought I blocked you, dude. Okay. Blocked you. See, this is fucked up. And you blocked me. So I'm not supposed to be able to do that. Instagram is being weird again. What is that score? This game looks good. This is like a good game. No, dude, that's not what I asked you. You tell me what? Okay.
I've ever had with a man was with a. These are adorable. You have matching Discord profile for your pics. Oh yeah. God, dude, I wish I loved anything that much. I take it back. If a girl put me in my place,
I don't care about that. I care about the game.
someone be like, my roommate, my roommate, the COVID time.
Okay, so now we're gonna do this one. No, I don't care about that. That's why this Mitch. An up this the game fate trigger. Whoa. Okay. Fate trigger.
I am bisexual.
Fate. Trigger. PS4? Ah. Shit. Oh, okay, Android. Okay. Android. That's the way to go. Perfect. Now, Ink. You gotta work a little bit, my bro. My bro. My bro. My bro. Into an episode of Lost. There's an episode of Lost. I mean, some tips. I don't know. Okay, I know. An episode of Lost. Watching some clips. My Atlantis is weird relentless. My Atlantis is relentless. My Atlantis is relentless. And I don't know what to say. You're at 23, you're at 11. Now that's a dangerous number. For reals. Oh. My AC is on. That's nice. Ink. Gotta stop working, bro. Okay, let's go. Nope. If I go to bed at 8 o'clock, I wake up at around 3, which is perfect. Sí, 9 and 1. 3, número noche. I thought it's already, but Ay! Good. I got 1 week. $3.30. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Good. I don't know what to do. So Fortnite. So Fortnite, I got three videos. Mm-hmm. Your arm. Okay, good. Come on, Ink. Stop fucking wasting time, bro. It's a sick piece of shit. Wait, what? One. Holy shit, that's good. Is that good? $142.02. My apologies. Not a great song. $42. Good. Mojang. 129.42. 204.40. So say 20. Good. Holy shit. Good. Yeah, they're fighting through it. That's good. 308.41. 330.04. Now I'm gonna check if we're still doing good. Good. Works. No eyebrows. They're bleached. August Lost Word. I need to do this. I'm too. Okay, focus. Okay. So you're gonna skip this. Perfect. Nice. Look good. Three, 10. Three, 10. 47.54. $41. Holy shit, that's a huge one. One more clip and I'm done. We're done. What a day. What a day.
I'm sick and tired.
Vas-y, saute, tu peux me faire confiance.
Non, c'est trop.
You directed Sandler.
Yes.
In
Stop! You're embarrassing me. Thank you so much. Honestly, I go from pretty to petty. I'm now. Is Superman top 10 superhero movies of all time?
It could be. It's probably top 20 for sure.
It's definitely top 20. It's better than every single DCEU movie. It's better than almost every single
Damn.
X-Men movie, except with the exception of Deadpool. It's better than 95% of MCU movies.
Is
It's not.
Superman comfortably better than the Suicide Squad? Because I don't know if I'm ready to make that statement.
Not comfortably. I don't know if I'm ready to make that statement either. You're.
Don't blink, your boy Yank. Welcome to the last BTS of the day. I'm gonna go sleep. So we just finished making some clips. We did 2 days, which is about 7 lines of clips. So what a day! So wrapping up my day. I'm gonna go to sleep, and about another day. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Let's do a bit more. We had a huge upgrade in the elite cell, so let's use them. Good. 840 is 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 good. Hell yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Six. Oh, I should have done this. Dumbass. Why press one button? Why can't I press two? Not for you. What do? We do this, we do this. That's it. We do this. 10,000 shit. Sleepy time. I love life. Fuck. Let's go sleep. It's what time? I don't know. Okay. Yep. Oh. I love life. So I'm gonna go sleep, guys. Thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, my beloved sword. Goodbye, my beloved crown. Goodbye, my beloved shield.